Yeah? Ready?
And
Good.
roll.
Thank you, Hashan, for having us in your studio today,
Yep,
sharing your space with us.
most welcome.
And we're very excited about your next exhibition, which is your second solo exhibition since you signed on with Saskia Fernando Gallery. You did the open studio space on Instagram
Yep,
live with us. That was a few weeks ago now.
yeah,
A month ago.
1 month ago, no?
And it's nice to be back in this space with you to get a little bit more of an idea about your practice. The first time we met was at Kalapola,
Yeah,
and you just reminded me that was 2012.
12.
2012.
Yeah,
And
that's my third time in the Kalapol.
that was your third.
Yeah,
2012. You did 3 times, 3 participations.
yeah, yes,
But 2012 was the first year.
yeah,
And looking at your work now and how far you've come, it's an interesting comparison that I was thinking about yesterday when preparing for this conversation.
yeah,
And looking at the visuals of the new show, your work and the inspiration behind your initial work, and this process of your learning. You did a degree at the Art Way Institute.
yeah,
But would you say perhaps that your practice is more self-taught?
yeah, correct.
And I know many of the artists that you follow and who have inspired you.
Mhm.
But I remember in these early stages that Van Gogh was your big inspiration
Yeah.
in your style as
Yeah.
well. And perhaps more so in your style at that point, but I still feel that he is an inspiration in your work. More so via his, not necessarily stylistically, but also in looking at his entire practice and his influences.
Yeah.
Could you speak a little bit more about your influences, the artists that influence you?
Yeah, my favorite artist is Van Gogh, and after that I tried to work like this and work like him actually, because I like his passionate life. His life end sadly, but I like his passion. He lived like a artist. He worked like a artist. So, and after that, in my execution, I tried to involve few artist styles. Sometimes I tried to bring strokes like Cy Twombly, the titles like Igor Chile, and in present I really enjoy with the John Mitchell. Actually, I like her because I am studying her works a lot of, and like her, I like her color combinations and the size of works. She's a lady, but she's working with the big, large of canvases.
Because you did in fact start working on very small canvases.
Yeah,
And
very
you
small.
moved to large canvases much later.
Yes,
When
yes.
was it that you moved to the large canvas?
Yeah, actually I wanted, in those days I tried to work with the content. It doesn't matter how it look big, the size is no matter. And after that I tried to work with the canvases. It's a different medium and the different surfaces. I started with the papers, no? Those days I work only soft pastel, watercolor and charcoal. It's my favorite. And after that I tried to, this is not the way, I want to discover more mediums. I want to discover more surfaces. That's why I tried to transfer to the canvases and the other large size of papers.
And how did you play with that? How did you experiment with that? What was your process of researching?
Yeah, I sketches. I started sketch with the canvases, and I start with the papers also. How I worked with them, I achieved that surfaces also.
Yeah, you played with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, every day actually.
Do you still work every day?
Yes, yes. Every day I'm working, and even I'm doing I'm maintaining my sketchbook, normal sketchbook.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm working in the midnight. Sometimes I'm working in the daytime. When I'm getting free time, I'm continuing my work in the same content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You find it easier to work at night, or is it just practical?
Yeah, it doesn't
You have a
matter.
day job?
Yeah, time doesn't matter for me.
Yeah.
Actually, sometimes I'm getting tired. That time I stop the work, because when I'm working in the large scale canvas or surface, we need much stronger energy. So that's why I'm sometimes, when I'm getting tired, I'm stopping the work.
But I think you're in this interesting, if I can say, as you know, what I have observed from your first solo, which was last year,
Yeah.
to this exhibition, and even in the process of creating these works and where you are now, it's I think a nice example of how to kind of put it in context was the work you were working on during curfew, that canvas.
Yes.
And it was this face, and I was asking, okay, is the work ready? Is the work finished? And yeah, I'm nearly done. I'm still finishing it, and
In that time, I couldn't find the paint also.
You couldn't find paint,
Yes,
right?
yes,
During curfew.
yes. That's the
You had
major
an issue
problem.
with black. Did
Yes.
you have an issue with black?
Yeah, yeah.
Which is a huge issue for you.
Yes.
Because you work with a
I
lot
called
of
my
black.
friends. He also say, Majang, I don't have also.
Yeah.
My colors also finished. If you have, please share with me.
Yeah.
They don't have also.
That was an issue with
Yes,
supplies.
I couldn't find in that time, in the curfew time, the colors.
Yeah. And then you sent me an image a couple of weeks ago, which was a fantastic, more kind of landscape work, and I think it's an interesting example of how also this sort of how your practice, the sort of trajectory of it, because it's also moving into landscape. And it's also moving into abstract, and you just mentioned journalism as well, as an influence and somebody whose work you're researching at the moment. Because when I looked at the final work, I had no idea it was actually that piece, the face that I was looking at, so how it had kind of changed. And in a lot of the pieces in this show, which we will also look at later when we're in the gallery space, you have used this sort of theme of the cacti, which came up during the curfew, alongside these more figurative works that were in your practice, that have been in your practice, I think, throughout. It's very much a part of your work, you say. How would you explain that?
Yeah, I try to work with my experience. That is my nature. When I'm bringing the work to you, it's that work. It's mine. My soul is there, and my life is there. The Van Gogh saying, I'm putting my life and soul when I lost my mind in the process. The Van Gogh saying that. Actually, I like that.
You relate to
I
that?
believe that.
Yeah.
I believe him. That's why I want to put my soul to the work. That's why I try to put everything. Every brushstroke is truth, not any fake ones. All color combinations also, sometimes we argue with the color combinations, sometimes we argue with those are very dark, why is dark, but it's true, it's supernatural. But I can't bring bright colors without my agreement. So that's why I am bringing my favorite colors. Those are my favorite colors, very dark colors.
And that happened after your Labrat show?
After Labrat show, yeah.
What was the change? What did you...
The Labrat show times in the 2015, I think. 15, no? 15, yeah, 15. In those days, that's my started point, no? So that's why I tried to discover the color palettes. I couldn't find any identified color palette to my works. So that's why I try to put every colors. So that's why I try to make the color combinations, new color ambient focuses, and the proportions also. I try to make them. And after that exhibition, then after stages, I try to find the compose and try to find and I found the color combination for me.
That you related to, but you were very good with color as
Yes.
well. I mean, your early work in your lab rat series are incredibly strong works. But if you see how your work has changed from then, it's almost taken a very, very strong, different, intense direction, which you can see in the work. Like you said, it's very you. It's very honest.
Yeah.
It's very intense.
Yes. Actually, the content-wise.
Yes. Content-wise and even visually.
Yeah.
Aesthetically, your work has completely shifted from the person who I met at the Color Fuller. But then I also recall a work, the goldfish work.
Yeah, I'm alone. That also very.
Which was dark.
Very moody work.
It was a super moody work.
Yes.
And that had you in it.
The big canvas with the only one goldfish is there.
And we have
in the deep water.
A secret story about that work. Which talk about.
Yeah.
But okay, so that was there already. So it's interesting to see how that kind of came to encompass your entire practice now.
Yeah.
And you also had an experience of curating during these years between 2012 and 2020 with your work by Leo Bennett as art director and in an advertising agency, Leo Bennett. How was that? How did that influence you as an artist? I know a lot of artists have that experience and enjoy curating. How did that influence you?
As an art director, when I'm joined with the advertising agency, my role is the same. It's mean when I'm when I'm doing the new work for the client, I'm reading some things and I'm reading the brief and I'm trying to bring new influences how I bring to the work as an artist, not as an art director. So that's why sometimes I am bringing deep works and sometimes I am bringing deep concept to my advertising lives and the advertising works also. So it will be different from the normal route in the advertising industry. It can make different execution styles. It can make different type of pieces in the industry. So that is my uniqueness actually. I am bringing new works. They are saying I am bringing fresh works. I am bringing different works.
Yeah.
So reason is sometimes I am working like art director. Sometimes I am working as an artist.
And what about the other way around? Meaning, how does your work in the advertising agency influence your work as an artist? Your work, you individually?
Yeah, in the artist life, I'm not getting engaged to the advertising field.
Yeah.
I don't like to engage with them because advertising is the industry.
Yeah.
This is my life.
Yeah.
And advertising is my job.
Yeah.
And this is my life.
But does it bring a discipline to you at all?
Yeah, discipline wise, when you are studying advertising, we have to few steps. When we are getting brief, when we are getting concept, we have few steps to build the work. How we are build the work? First, we have to read the brief. Second, we have to find the problem, and we have to find the task, and we have to execute it. That is the discipline. That discipline I am bringing to my concepts. First, I have to make problem. I have to find the problem, and I am briefing it. That's why I am writing those things. And after, I am finding task. What is my task? How I am bringing this? It can be canvas, it can be a paper, it can be a small canvas pad, it can be a hopefully sculpture.
Yeah. Soon.
Yeah,
Okay.
soon. It can be.
So when you're talking about your sketches, you're talking about these.
Yeah, these are my collections of images. When I'm searching in the Google, researches. Sometimes
Whose work is that?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. When I'm getting this is good, this is nice. When I'm getting falling with love, with this I'm collecting and I'm printing this.
Faces.
Some faces, and see, there nothing is there.
I remember I once asked you why Hashan, are you painting European faces? Why are you not painting, drawing Sri Lankan faces?
Yes.
And you said something to me, correct me if I'm wrong, you said something to me along the lines of, I'm not really painting their faces.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not drawing their faces, I want to draw them lives.
Their soul.
Souls, actually. That's why I titled few works in the lab rats, The Ashes of Soul. You remember the small works?
Yeah.
The Ashes of Souls. I am discover them inside.
Yeah.
I don't want to discover them features. I'm trying to discover them inside, what they are doing and what are the in deep. That's why. It's mean I'm trying to execute not others actually, it's my inside.
Yeah.
I'm coming with my inside. When I'm bringing the work to you, it's also I'm there.
And what is that process of then opening it up?
When I'm bringing the concept, when I'm developing the concept, I'm trying to argue with my agreements.
Yeah.
I'm trying to argue with my beliefs.
Yeah.
And after that I can take a decision. This is the correct, this is not correct, this is not with me.
What are the beliefs you're arguing with?
I am actually believe that I am against with the capitalism. As a human, I am against with the capitalism. I am against with this environment. It's mean I am against with these systems. I am fed up with this. Day to day, I am thinking this is not the good world. This world is not good. This society is not good. They are not fair. They are not good with. They are not working with others. People's not working each others. They don't have good bonds. They don't have good beliefs. They don't have good attitudes. I'm not agree with this. But the sad things, I am the part with them. I am the part.
You're
this,
part of the whole system.
Yes, system.
And then how do you deal
The sad
with that?
thing, sorry?
How do you deal with that contradiction?
Yes, that is my work is getting birth point. That's why I'm working. I don't know what is the good, where is my world, I don't know. Where is the good paradise, I don't know. I'm finding in my canvases, in my papers, I'm finding it. I'm finding, yes, yes, correct. Sometimes I am, when I'm drawing a painting, when I'm drawing a face actually, I'm finding where is me, where's my spirit, where's my soul.
And sometimes your images are not even faces, it's just a black.
Yeah, it's just a black. That time, it's my blackout point, I think.
Yeah.
I can't explain that moods. So that time I'm taking a black patch and I'm putting. I'm not scared to do that, and I'm doing that. I can't talk with the painting in that time. In that time I finished the work with the black. It can be someone can say the painted black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for sharing your studio space with us again.
Thank you for coming.
And let's go over to the gallery and take a look at the works.
Yeah, thank you for coming for my small universe.
So Hashan, now we're at the gallery looking at your works from the new exhibition that opens online this June at saskiafernandogallery.com. The exhibition is titled Desire, and you've spoken about how this body of work is more of a self-narrative of sorts for you, that unlike your other exhibitions, perhaps looking specifically back at your last exhibition with us at SFG, that was an entire body of portraits on canvas and paper. These are self-portraits. And looking at this image, the title work of the show, we can see a combination of your signature style of portrait, charcoal on paper, but also the imagery that appeared most recently in your work during the curfew, from the series Cacti that was featured in Art in Curfew. Can you speak a little bit more about this particular composition that we see across the exhibition, the muted face, the mouthless face?
Mouthless face.
And what it symbolizes?
Yeah, actually I titled this exhibition and this collection as a desire. This is our desire. I'm finding my desire actually. Everyone's finding their desire. What is my destiny? It can be a desire. So in that context, I try to struggling with my desire, and I'm trying to find my desire. So that's why I can't tell other people this is my desire. So because I'm working in the mouth area, I can't tell about my desire. So because I'm play with my desire and play with my struggle, so that's why I keep that area very struggle looking. In my mind is one processing about my desire, so that's why I work out it properly, and a lower part is still in the struggle.
And what did the cacti represent in that earlier series?
Sorry?
The cacti that you drew, what did they represent?
Yeah, cacti is the inside it is very wet, outside is very hard. That's why I use that tree. I think that is my spirit. I am inside very wet person, but my outlook is very hard looking. So that's why I drew that.
And some of the works in the exhibition have writing. There's demon, there's smoker, there's the supreme being, anthropoid. So what are you writing on your work?
Yeah, I try to find the different names of God and humans. I googled them, and after I found few titles, those are the titles I found, and I tried to figure out them. I never seen the 100% humans. I never seen the 100% demons. I never seen the 100% gods also. And I tried to figure out them. That's it.
When you say 100% humans, what do you mean? What to you is a complete human?
Yeah. No. Every time I am talking about the humans, no, the last time I tried to say we are not the Homo sapiens sapiens, we are the next gen of the Homo sapiens sapiens. I tried to say in that time we have a mix up with the human being, our half side working like a machine and our half side working like a human. That's why I believe we are not the 100% human. That's why I say I never seen the 100% human yet.
So in many senses,
everyone has some mix-ups with the system. So that's why it can be forced for the good part. Someone can be forced to bad part. Someone's half human, half good. Someone half human, someone half. Another part is demon. That's why I say 100% human I never seen yet.
So in many senses, these works are your existential statement.
Yes.
And your way of looking at the way in which you deal with your life
Yeah, and my life.
philosophically.
Yeah. Some are very personal. Some things are very social
How are they
problems.
personal?
Yeah. When I am struggling with I'm I have family. In the family life, sometimes I am trying to work with my wife and my family members. I want to see them. They have to live in my rule. In that time, I am trying to control them, but it's not good actually. When we are living as a individual people, we have to space to fly anywhere. I think that is the world we have to live.
The social norms.
Yes,
That we have
correct.
to relate to,
Correct. Yeah.
amongst many other things.